Hello students, this is Sangeeta Kumari, Department of Zoology, Jamshedpur Cooperative College. As we have completed our SEM 5 portion, so we are now moving to SEM 6 portion. On that we are going to start from Unit 1, that is nucleic acids. And in nucleic acid, first of all we have to study conformations of DNA. DNA of variant DNA we have to study, we have to study conformation of A, B and Z DNA. So we are starting with the structure of DNA. Okay, what is the structure? Now then after we will come to the helix parameter and all the features by which we can going to differentiate these different type of DNA, or you can say different variants of DNA. So let's talk about DNA. DNA is a nucleic acid which were discovered over 100 years ago, but their role in heredity and in control of cellular metabolism has been described only during the past 50 years. As we all know, there are two nucleic acids. First one is a DNA, that is deoxyribonucleic acid, and other is RNA, that is ribonucleic acid. As you are just studying from the class 12th, that DNA is a hereditary material in the humans and almost all other organisms. And the next line I just said about DNA is the DNA is predominant nucleic acid in the nucleus, while the RNA is the predominant nucleic acid in the cytoplasm. Okay, let's start some history of some historical background of structure of DNA. That is, nucleic acid is reported by Friedrich Miescher. First reported by Friedrich Miescher, and the Friedrich Miescher also reported that DNA is an acidic substance. And now we come to the another scientist, and he given the term DNA by Zacharias, and the structure is given by Watson and Crick. So don't mix up these scientists, and just remember who has given what. Structure is given by Watson and Crick, and term DNA is given by Zacharias, and reported by Friedrich Miescher. Now we come to the polymer of nucleotide. This DNA structure is made up of polymer of nucleotide. So let's study about what is one nucleotide and how one nucleotide is formed, so that it can make the chains of nucleotide, and the chains of nucleotide is the DNA. So one nucleotide have PS, pentose sugar, nitrogenous base. In nitrogenous bases we have two types of bases, purines and pyrimidines. In purines we have adenine and guanine. In pyrimidines we have cytosine and thymine. So altogether I have written nitrogen bases A, T, C and G plus P. P is phosphate, and you can also say it as phosphoric acid. Understood? Let's understand this diagram, one nucleotide diagram. They have pentose sugar with 1 oxygen and 5 carbons. Okay, 1 oxygen here, and this is the first carbon, this is the second, third, fourth and fifth. On fifth is shown by arm, and fifth carbon is attached with phosphorus, and the bond which is made here is phosphodiester bond. Okay, let's understand what is in first carbon, what is happening. In first carbon we have nitrogenous base, and how nitrogen base is attached to the carbon is by a bond that is known as glycosidic bond. Some differences are there. If the nitrogen base is purine, then it will combine to the 9th position. If it is pyrimidine, then it is combined to the first carbon. Okay, this is the only thing that vary if nitrogen base is different. Okay, so So let's look to the Watson and Crick model, and I have written some salient features here. So look at this and understand what is Watson and Crick model and what are the salient features of this DNA double helix. Okay, DNA double helix have two strand, जिसको हम लिखते हैं DS डबल स्टैंडर्ड. तो आपने और भी सुना होगा सिंगल स्टैंडर्ड. RNA सिंगल स्टैंडर्ड भी होता है, डबल स्टैंडर्ड भी होता है, बट DNA भी डबल स्टैंडर्ड होता है और सिंगल स्टैंडर्ड भी होता है. बट जनरली द नॉर्मल DNA वी हैव डबल स्टैंडर्ड and single standard DNA is a exception. Each is made up of chain of nucleotide. I have already written each is made up of chain of nucleotide. जो एक strand है वो कैसे made up of होता है? chain of nucleotide. उसमें बहुत सारे न्यूक्लियोटाइड का एक चेन होता है जो हम आगे डिस्कस करेंगे कि कैसे वो चेन बनाता है. एंड सेकेंड, टू स्ट्रैंड्स आर एंटी पैरेलल. जो दोनों स्ट्रैंड हैं जो न्यूक्लियोटाइड से बने हैं वो दोनों एंटी पैरेलल होंगे. इट मीन्स अगर एक स्ट्रैंड 5 प्राइम से शुरू होकर 3 प्राइम में एंड होता है तो दूसरा स्ट्रैंड जो है वो 3 प्राइम से शुरू होकर 5 प्राइम में एंड होगा. ओके, इट मीन्स दिस इज द थिंग वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड एज एंटी पैरेलल. एंड द डायमीटर of DNA helix is 20 angstrom. And one more thing which is given by Watson and Crick model is purines pair with pyrimidine. Purines are A and G and pyrimidines are C and T. So A pairs with T with double hydrogen bond. This is a hydrogen bond. And G pairs with C with 3 hydrogen bond. Okay, let's have a look at the double helix DNA. I have already made a double stranded DNA. It is a rough diagram. जैसे कि हमने कहा था कि वो एंटी पैरेलल है. एंटी पैरेलल मीन्स वो एक दूसरे के अगेंस्ट पैरेलली रहेगा बट कभी किसी को क्रॉस नहीं करेगा. इट नेवर क्रॉस ईच अदर. सो एक जो स्ट्रैंड आया है वो इस तरह से जा रहा है पैरेलली और दूसरा स्ट्रैंड जो आया है वो यहाँ से स्टार्ट होके इसके पीछे से वो आते हुए इस तरह से उसने स्ट्रैंड बनाया है. और इसमें दो तरह की चीज़ें जो मैंने नहीं ड्रॉ किया वो अभी बता रही हूँ कि ये जो ग्रूव है इसको हम कहते हैं माइनर ग्रूव. ओके, दिस इज माइनर ग्रूव एंड दिस इज मेजर ग्रूव. These are the helix parameters. आप हेलिक्स को कैसे पहचानेंगे, क्या क्या पैरामीटर्स को लेके पहचानेंगे. तो जहाँ पे शैलो डीप है वहाँ उसको हम लोग माइनर ग्रूव कहते हैं और जहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा डीप है उसको हम लोग मेजर ग्रूव कहते हैं. ठीक है, और इसमें एक टर्न में फ्रॉम माइनर टू माइनर वी कंसीडर वन टर्न को हम लोग 360 डिग्री भी कहते हैं. कंप्लीट्स वन टर्न एंड वन टर्न जो कंप्लीट करता है उसका डिस्टेंस होता है 34 एंगस्ट्रॉम एंड इट हैज 10 बेस पेयर्स. 3 4 5 8 9 10. It have 10 base pairs and each base pairs have the consecutive difference between two base pair is 3.4. Okay. And one more thing we need to study is कि helix is clockwise. जो helix कैसा होता है, clockwise है. It has helix parameters कि किस तरह से वो helix मूव करेगा, क्या वो clockwise करेगा या anti clockwise करेगा. वो different variants of DNA में different होता है. ठीक है, तो इसमें इसको जो DNA डबल हेलिक्स है इसको हम कंपेयर कर सकते हैं स्टेयर केस से. स्पायरल स्टेयर केस से हम इस DNA डबल हेलिक्स को कंपेयर कर सकते हैं कि अगर हम एक स्पायरल स्टेयर केस में चढ़ते हैं तो वी आर मूविंग जस्ट लाइक दिस. वी आर नॉट क्रॉसिंग ईच अदर एंड मूविंग अपवर्ड्स. It is just like we can compare easily with the spiral staircase and this DNA helix. This is also looks like a spiral if you saw the picture in your book, it will look like spiral, and you can compare this with spiral staircase. And this is the skeleton of DNA. Skeleton of DNA. If somebody asks about ki what is the skeleton, then you can show this. In this you can see if one prime is starting from 3, its end in 3 prime, and other is starts from 3 prime to ends in 5 prime. It is the anti-parallel. It means anti-parallel. If one stand 5 prime to 3 prime, the other stand would should be opposite. Then it would be called as anti-parallel. And it is the skeleton where it's showing phosphodiester bond here, and from the functional group the phosphodiester bond is forming. And here you can see we can make a bond. So it also decide the diameter of DNA. द डिफरेंस दोनों का जो डिस्टेंस है वो बिल्कुल सेम होता है, इसलिए डायमीटर इसका यूनिफॉर्म, इसलिए डीएनए जो है वो यूनिफॉर्म डायमीटर पजेस करता है, और इसका डायमीटर जो है वो 20 एंगस्ट्रॉम होता है. और इसमें 2 ग्रूव्स, एक कंप्लीट टर्न का जो डिस्टेंस है वो 34 एंगस्ट्रॉम होता है, और जो इसका 1 बेस पेयर के बीच में जो डिफरेंस है इज 3.4. ओके, दीज आर द थिंग्स वी नीड टू स्टडी. In the next video we are going to give you some Chargaff's rule, what is Chargaff's rule, what is base pairing rule, and what is difference between A, B and Z DNA, and what are the parameters by which we can differentiate about these DNA. We will discuss in our next class. So keep studying and keep safe.